Okay, I'm back. I've added, how much does this hold? I made 1.5 liters of water to this, and I've decided to go back to the original setup where I did get a measured result, a consistent measured result. So, and the way I did that was actually, I didn't use any 3D plastic part. I used copper electrodes that were punctured through the sides of a rubber tube. So let's try that, because I don't know why this doesn't work. Yeah, I got a working result under those conditions. I don't know why using 3D printed parts could possibly change that, but you know, whatever. Okay. And the wires that I used the magnetic wire. And the magnetic wire was basically punctured through the wall of the tube. I am going to lose my battery pack. It's like trying to escape. Stay in my pocket. Okay. So I basically had these like punctured super close to each other. So I will just try different configurations of that. I kind of wish I had like some kind of like copper nail or something. I tried using these screws. These don't work at all. I've only gotten it to work with copper, strangely. So I will keep trying. I'm not even going to strip these. I'm just going to try the bare, naked, or the covered electrode. Because in theory, with less surface area, it should work better. At least for measuring. I don't really have a good tool for this. So this is what I did prior. I took this like that, and I just stabbed through this like this. And then I open slightly and pull the tool out. And then your electrode is in here. So I'm going to attempt to straighten it out slightly. And we'll just have a little bit of it just sticking in there. And then the magnets will be sandwiched on either side. It will do this to it. And we'll see if we can measure anything. Because this is going back to what I already had that worked, rather than trying to, I guess, innovate. Hello? Oh, I turned it off. I did notice that the sump pump is introducing a lot of air into the fluid, which may also be affecting the result, but I don't know. I think this property absolutely relies upon the fluid being as laminar as possible, because we need to get the charge separation of the charges in the liquid. And I had another idea where I'm gonna like roll up a bunch of paper and slide it in the tube to create more laminar flow. Okay, that's one electrode created. I need another electrode. You will stave this one into the other side. So we'll do this, and then if I can confirm this works again, I'll try the paper strategy, because I think that would be quite interesting. If we can get a boost in our performance. Okay, they are in position. Now I gotta take our magnets and sandwich the pipe. And where is the other set? There they are. Yeah, they have to be on these sides. Something like this. The closer they are, the better. I might actually just tape these. That might be a good idea. Just to give it some structure. Okay. So we've got our electrodes in the magnetic field, approximately in the magnetic field. This is exactly the setup I used. Well, I used the circular magnets, but we've got these bar magnets for this. And, oh, I need to tin this wire here. So we can't easily remove the magnets from this, so getting the control, what we'll do instead is we're just going to dunk this in the water. So it'll have, like, that'll be stationary water, where it's just the corrosion effect, if any, versus when we turn the pump on and it's running. So we'll look at the difference between those two states. Oh, God, there was my battery. Come back here. Yeah, I use a portable battery so that my camera has more runtime. Okay. So step one ruined my table. Oh, that just fell off. Gotta be real. Kind of thought I would crack this week in time for stream tomorrow. but I don't think I'm gonna crack it yet. So if this does work, I don't know what I'm learning from this. So I'm gonna dunk it in there, and our corrosion voltage is negative 20 millivolts. That's interesting. I think this, I don't want this to be in there. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. And we're seeing 30. Oh. I don't know how much I believe that. It's kind of annoying that this like splashes water every fucking where. I got a result, but I'm not happy about it. Can you stop? Okay, I think my next test, I want to try without the pump. I want to try just pouring water into the pipe. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm skeptical because, like, I don't know. I just kind of don't believe what I'm seeing. Maybe if we put more magnets, it could be stronger. Maybe if they're more squished together, it would be stronger. I just don't know what to do with this result. I guess we could try, adding more of them along the pipe to see if we can get any, like cell voltage effect. I don't know what to do. This is such a weird result. And the fact of the matter is, like, well, I guess that's the same result as the plastic part. I wonder if we add another electrode in the center, or maybe like 3/4 of the way, we should see a voltage between our on and off voltage. Although personally, I just kind of want to make the magnet stronger. Make it stronger. Did that just rip out? Yeah, it did. It ripped out of the device. Damn it. That was scary. What if we do this? I am literally just trying shit at the moment. Forgive me, but okay. My shop is going to smell like salt water for weeks. So what did I learn? I learned that the funnel is working. So I shouldn't doubt it. Okay. What do I do now? I will try to make some cells, I guess. Let's see if we can add some voltages together. So the way I made this is so that I can have one cell here and I can have spacers between them because I believe they'll need spacers. And I printed several different size spacers over there. So how about we try the best case scenario? I'm going to build 2 cells. And I'm going to try a strategy here with one of these flipped. So we'll have the flipped one on the back like this, and we'll have this one on the front. And we have to make absolutely sure our electrodes are in the correct position because the magnetic fields are very close together here. So basically looking at this, the magnetic field is in the shape of a penis with 2 balls. So you have one big strong one in the center here that's narrow, and like 2 smaller ones on either side. That's effectively what this shape does. So with that in mind, I will go ahead and disassemble this carefully without killing myself. Careful. Hold that for me. Hold that for me too. Okay. It seems that, oddly, increasing the magnetic field strength, it doesn't seem to go above 40 millivolts. So I don't know why. There is some other factor. It should, in theory, go higher as you make the magnetic field strength stronger, but it doesn't. So we will live with that fact. Right, I need my copper wire. And so this copper wire, I feel so strange about it being like, it's not even stripped. It's just like conducting the water. It's like the super tiny surface area. And the reason I'm doing that is very intentional. It's to minimize the losses from the device itself. Try my best not to. I should have not done that so quickly. I would have cut myself again. I'm so impatient. Okay. So we've got our top magnet and our bottom magnet. If I had a steel piece, we could actually have put a steel piece and then have opposite polarity, but I don't really have that ready. This is not that strong. I am slightly disappointed. I thought this would have made this way stronger. What? These magnets are an enigma. I wish I had Red's magnetizer. I was about to ask if he was nearby in California, but then I realized he's Canadian. He's up in Canada land. One of the problems I'm noticing with this device is that it's spraying out water a lot, like up here and around the sides. That's kind of annoying, but there's not much I can do about it. I could try applying hot glue to it, but I don't think that's a really good idea because that will damage the magnets. I don't want to do that. Okay, one electrode in place. Where's my other wire? There it is. So this will be a 3-step process. We will build this cell. We will confirm it works. We are expecting a measurement between approximately 40 to 0 millivolts. After we confirm it works, we're going to build another cell with our spacer, like this in here, forcing it to continue down the tube and out past the other cell. And if everything goes well, we should still see the same voltage on both cells or a similar voltage. And then I will attempt to wire them in series to see if we can add them together. So there's a couple steps to this test. If we can't add them together, That makes this a lot harder, to say the least. If the best case scenario, we get 40 millivolts on both of them, we can add them to get 80. And then we just have to make a bunch more cells. Yeah. We have to make a bunch more. Something else to keep in mind, that the ground connection of this oscilloscope is shared between all of the probes. So I do have to keep that in mind. What I set as my ground does matter. Okay. All right, let's do another test. This is with only 2 magnets. Look at that, 40 millivolts right on the dot. It's actually falling. Now it's at 30. Interesting. I love how foamy it is. It's just like the beach. It's very funny. Okay, let's make another cell. Are these? No. I was wondering what they were made from. Let me open a new one. So if they do add up, that means we'll get 0.06 volts from 2 cells. I wonder if I can like alternate them and just stack them right next to each other, because that would make this process a lot easier to assemble. I'm curious. I'm gonna try this. You know what? I'm not even gonna wrap this one. Let's see if it actually shorts it out like I expect it should. It doesn't care. That's unexpected. This fluid is not very conductive. That's what I'm learning. Speaking of which, what is our conductivity? Well, it's about 1 inch. $22 mega ohms? Yeah, that's basically not conductive at all. What the fuck? Uh-huh. That's not right. Do I need to add more salt? Wait. Oh, shit. Wait. What is the conductivity of salt water ocean? Resistance the electroresistivity of seawater is low, 0.2 to 0.3 ohm meters, making it that can't be right. Seawater, 0.2 ohm. What? What? Is my meter broken? Are you busted? Brown, black, brown. It's off by a factor of 10. Oh wait, this is brown, black, black. No, that's correct. This is 10 ohms. Why is the 10 ohm resistor in the 1 kilo ohm resistor bin? Brown, black, red, my guy. Or brown, black, brown. Brown, black. Give me 10K. Yeah. I have got to reorganize those. $1.3? What? I think my multimeter's on the fritz. Okay, well, I don't really trust that. But I will trust voltage, so. Point being, this is not very conductive. So that's probably affecting my test. Which is, I think, it's kind of weird because it seems like it's acting just like ocean water. It's super foamy. Anyway, let's make another one. Another cell. I will do the, yeah, it's still functioning. So I will just stack them next to each other. But if I alternate the polarity, I don't know. More experimentation is needed. If I make them the same, then I'm just checking. Okay. I'm gonna make them the same. If they're the same, I already forgot. Will these like repel each other? Yeah, they will. I'll have to tape them down. That's fine. I guess? I don't know. It's probably better to go with the magnetic field, not against. I just don't know how that's going to affect the result. But we're just experimenting here, so a result is a result. I should have bought some shrink tubing. This is perfect for that. I could just slide these in the shrink tubing to electrically isolate them. I have the feeling that no matter how much work I put into this, because I'm a new channel, I have no credibility whatsoever. So I will get eaten alive in the comments if anybody even bothers to comment. That's okay. Just know that I am doing my best. Not intentionally trying to deceive anybody. There's so much salt on my table. Okay. This one is electrically isolated. I need to produce 2 more electrodes. I need to look at my my scope manual is completely soaked. I do kind of want to try the paper idea. I also have that old generator I built over there on stream. I could try like sticking it in this tube and forcing the water through it. I did build it. Generator number 2. Tonk. I should say cell number 2. Okay. I will need to calibrate another probe. Plug it in and calibrate it. Okay. Although, I think I did calibrate it already. So where is that probe? Probe. Is it in the box? Nope. Where did that probe go? Look at the salt. There's so much salt down there. this thing doesn't have a hidden compartment for them. And I just bought it, so I don't think I would have put that away yet. And even if I did, I don't have a home for it yet. Is it in here? No. I'd be really sad if it somehow fell on the ground. That's not good. That is not good. Brand new. Already lost the one of the probes. If I put it away, it would be here. But putting it here doesn't make a whole lot of sense, in my opinion. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck. Here's a magnet that grenaded the other day off stream. I do have another probe, but it's not for the scope. So I don't feel confident using it. Alright, well I gotta use the restroom, so I'll take a break for now. I'll come back to this.